Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for a third part of this July catching up on K-pop, though there are chances this comes out in July. If you are viewing it on YouTube, I'm not quite sure about the patrons yet, since little TMI. I'm getting a kitten in 7 days, so I'm going on a quick trip in Rome with a friend of mine to attend a Ponpuin fan meeting. This is for my BL Thai BL watchers out there. I'm going on a quick trip, and then the day after I come back home, I'm gonna bring home my kittens. So I've been kind of busy, you know, trying to accommodate the space, the area, the environment for it to be cat friendly, then cat proofing the studio and everything. So, you know, I've been preparing for this and amongst other things on the side. So I haven't technically been that busy, but a lot of stress, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I also wanted to take just a little bit more time to thank anyone who left comment or DMs under my last catching up on K-pop video. You know, thank you very much for your support, you guys. It means a lot. Yeah, with that said, today we've got a 6-in-1. So we've got Dreamcatcher and DKB, which these two music videos are my own contribution to the lineup. I'd said over on the community tab like 2 weeks ago or so that I would react to Justice, you know, and the rest of the lineup was chosen by the patrons from the 2nd and 3rd tier. So thank you guys very much for voting. But before anything, let me just open this corner segment of this video. So I don't know if you guys were there last time for the catching up on K-pop, but I said during the corner segment that I didn't come prepared, and so I didn't share like my own contribution to it. So in today's video, I'm going to share 2 of mine to make up for the fact that I didn't get to share one last time because I didn't come prepared. So yeah, I was cleaning my room yesterday and I was listening to this song. Like, you know how YouTube does its thing sometimes? And like, I got from Work by 80s to Silver Light. This song has so much magic into it. I don't know what it is about this song. It just feels so grandiose. It gives me chills, tingles in my guts, if that's even possible. It just is so powerful, but like majestic. Oh my god, if you know and love this song, you know exactly the feeling that I'm talking about. But yeah, Silver Light by 80s is a huge recommendation of mine. This song is such a must-see, so I highly recommend. Honestly, it is his discography. Another group whose discography is pure gold mine, in my opinion, is ENHYPEN's. One way I would describe this discography is that they make songs that I don't think I would have usually enjoyed. I get hypnotized. I recently checked Romance Untold on my Patreon as exclusive content, and when I tell you, like, on the first reaction I was like, hey, this song's not necessarily my cup of tea, like, you know, style wise it's not my cup of tea, but I enjoy it somehow. There's this song. The amount of time during the day which my brain just decides to sing this song, unbelievable. This is so far from what I usually enjoy, and yet my brain is deciding, no girl, you actually love this. It's like ENHYPEN just sometimes unlocks doors in my mind that I didn't know were even there to begin with, you know? Though my favorite song on the album is unsurprisingly Moonstruck. Moonstruck is my usual type. You get the gist. Chaeyeon, Fever, Moonstruck, these songs from ENHYPEN, when they lean towards a more like mysterious, mystical, darker side of their music, this is where I think this is my jam, you know? Speaking of jam, I also really enjoyed Jam from Stray Kids on their latest album. Also highly recommend. I was also re-listening to it yesterday. I was cleaning my room and oh my god, it's so good. Mountains. So yeah, now I'm passing the baton to you if you'd like to share any, you know, songs, either them be recent or not really recent. Either way, I don't really mind. It's just, you know, a sharing moment where we get to exchange some recommendations. And yeah, if you've got any, please leave them in the comments down below. I'll pick 1 or 2 at random for the next catching up on K-pop videos, you know. So yeah, thank you so very much. And with that said, let's get into the catching up. Okay, but hold on. Why do I feel like I can know this piece? Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I've got the English captions on because you already know Dreamcatcher makes music that is not like meaningless. There's always something. They take it to heart to deliver a message along with their music. And I truly appreciate that. So let's go.
Rising emotion 멈추지 않아 날 지킬 some way Show me what I'm looking for 고통에 몸부림치지만 그럼에도 나를 밀어 느껴져 my vital rhythm 용기를 가득 머금고 내 갈 길을 활짝 열어 My heart is beating like an eagle We build the barrier Build a barrier Build a barrier Find me Yes, I'm a warrior Fight me Justice makes me
I spent way too much time on my makeup today to actually shed tears. How to describe? I was clenching so hard on this during the reaction that I actually broke it. If I were to describe why this brought me to tears and this kind of left me speechless is because, as an example, you know, taking this painting right here, when you are in front of something that is just so majestic, that just ignites something within you, unbeknownst to you, there are just like tons of emotions that are like bubbling up. Suddenly you're kind of like overtaken by them. It's like a visceral reaction to something in front of you that you're witnessing that is taking your breath away so strongly that your body has to react one way or another. The last time I reacted like this was for TXT Deja Vu. I was like, this is just so beautiful that I teared up. It was just so great that I teared up. I don't know if it's because in itself the content of the concept is such like a powerful meaningful concept, you know, message, etc., that I feel like I want to be part of this discussion, you know, but also the way they delivered it. Not only the music video is absolutely stunning, like the imagery, the signification, and I want to see May They Descend as Heroes of Justice. I see. At the start, it says, "May they descend as heroes of justice to exterminate evil from the world and guide those sacrificed by evil to their rightful fate, for the soul swallowed by the abyss of malevolence." Listen, I've always been in awe when reading the theories, explanations, etc. I could never. Putting aside what I just read and the plausible theories. Oh! This is bone chilling. I got chills from head to toes. Like a whole body chill. The vocals in the background right there, absolutely gorgeous. I know that the topic at hand is already quite, you know, godly. Well, I don't know if godly would be the right word here, but like there's definitely like a religious factor in here. This might just be me making this a much bigger thing than it actually is. But the way I felt it, they have the courage to fight for justice, to keep alive, to fight for what is right, to fight for the innocent. They have the courage to do so. I, on the other hand, do not have that courage. I would not be capable of even imagining doing what they're singing about right here. I think it put me also in a situation where I'm like feeling shameful, but yet feeling so encouraged. Maybe, you know, for people who are like cowards like myself, if we are able to find the right people who would push us towards the right direction, or just encourage us, or just, you know, give us the right support, I think people like myself, like I said, could actually do a lot. It's just that we lack bravery. And so that's why I often say that, you know, I like having captions in music, etc., because music and their message and the message that they carry sometimes allow me to want to become better, or like challenge myself, or, you know, there's like million reasons why I love music and the message it can carry, right? But a lot of time I want to be able to emulate what is in the music and the message and the attitude, the energy, etc. In this song, I feel so powerless and so shameful that I'm being actually the way I am, that seeing them being so brave and courageous in front of the injustice, etc., is actually making me want to change. I know I am making this into a much bigger thing than it is. I promise you, I know that I sound absolutely crazy right now, and yet that is completely the truth. You know, these images of like an angel kind of like shielding someone with their wings. This song truly felt like this. It felt like they were shielding us somehow with a barrier, etc., against some nefarious thing that could happen to us. When the rope snaps, also, God. Oh, God, that is ethereal. The way they rise also, I'm sorry, there's just... Oh. Ooh. You know, taking this message outside of just the K-pop bubble and the Dreamcatcher theories and lore, etc., you know, the whole thing about no more crime and it can't be repeated. My God, in this day and age, it rings quite true. You know, poignant, I think might be the most just word to describe this. It was poignant. That was absolutely really fantastic. Moving on from this, we've got DKB. I saw that they had this comeback and I decided to check the teaser. and I was like, hold on. I think if I just go on what I saw in the teaser and heard in the teaser video, that this could potentially be a really, really good song that I could enjoy a lot. I also saw that they will embark on a world tour. They are also coming to France. I'm pretty sure they're coming to Paris. They might have toured already in the States. I'm not quite sure. But if I'm not mistaken, this would be the first time in Europe, you know. Yeah, let's go. I think style-wise, this comeback, they have glowed up I do actually. Oh no, I do. I absolutely do. This is so good. Did he just throw up flowers? Fair enough. You guys, this is really good. There's just one thing. You already know, it's short. I usually don't like these kind of statements because it's so fickle, right? Like there are so many. Oh God, I'll get to it. But I think if this song was released by a more popular group, people would have eaten this up so quick. I don't know. That is my personal belief. I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna push that onto you. You know. To be fair, I'm not saying that 3.1 million and plus the streams, etc. is a low number. That is not what I'm saying. This is not me diminishing what is already there. I'm saying all this though because I think and I believe and I want to believe that this song deserves so much better because this song, in my personal opinion, is incredible. I don't know, I feel like the more R&B hip-hop vibe from this is very DKB. Them implementing instruments in a more like modern rock twist to this song, creating a more dynamic chorus versus like the more melancholic or like melodious verses is fantastic. This is so good. Are you kidding me? Oh, Taeyeon, okay. This is so good. This also kind of gives me a bit of like icon vibes. Really, I think this song has so much. It's not that it has potential. It is great. I just hope that people would, you know, give this song a chance. Tell me what you think about it. I'd love to know. But like, I think because of how many groups there are in the industry, it's quite hard to follow. So for example, for me, I'm really attached to like the second and third gen groups who are now either not active as a group or in the military, in the midst of like the enlistment, etc. The groups who are mainly active nowadays are from the fourth and fifth gen. Discuss a bit of that on my Patreon already, but the way I fangirl nowadays as a 28-year-old woman is quite different from the way I used to fangirl when I was 21. What I'm trying to say is that while I do check in on some of the groups that I am already aware of, that I'm kind of familiar with already, there are also tons of groups that I haven't even dared to open up to. It's just this feeling of like feeling overwhelmed, that I get sometimes from seeing so many new groups and so many already existing groups that I'm not really familiar with and that I wished I could give, a chance to each and every single one of them, but I get lost. Like, honestly speaking, if I didn't have you guys in the comments and the patrons to, help me sort things out, etc., I would be completely out of the loop. I've got like a handful of groups that are like my core groups, if you want, in the very center, and then it's kind of like expanding like this, and the further you go from the center, obviously it's kind of like the groups I've never really heard of or never really tried listening to the music. Yeah, I'm bringing all of this up because I think it also might be the case for many people who are like, oh my god, this is just another release from a group that I've never really listened to before, and I have already all of these groups, like as a multi-stan, I've got already all of these groups that I'm following. Like, this is more than enough. I've got more than enough content already that I don't necessarily feel the need to go and look for other content. Like, you know what I mean? Get to discover new groups and new music through the Catching Up on K-pop, where I take recommendations, etc. But I actually wonder if I didn't have this series, would I still be so open to trying new things? I think this series is really just like a big opportunity for me, and hopefully for you as well, to discover new music and to discover new groups. Hopefully through this video you got to discover this amazing song, because this song is just really, really good. Okay, it's just really, really good. There's not much to say. It's great, it's urban, it's modern, it's great. That's so good. No, but this reaction is so real though. Do you know how, when you have like a crappy day and suddenly someone just bumps into you and you're just like, this is the last straw. No, this is a really, really good song. The only downside to this is that it is a tiny bit short. I wish they could have pushed it a tad bit, like 10 more seconds. So the song is great in itself, so yeah, alright, moving on. Bad Villain. So Bad Villain, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the third and last music video that they have released. English Catcher sound, let's go. Stop. Oh. Starting with a mic drop is pretty ballsy. Oh. Ooh. I can't. Yeah. I didn't think I would see Sauron in K-pop, but cool.
I'm crazier than crazy one, you know that I'm different like alien. I'm mood and not tonight and 알리어서 적당히 나도 은근해리야. Typing all the beats who you are. 닿기 전에 귀에 추월하지 like 버티기는 머리 dynamite. Up and down and down 지는 drop. I'm on the screen, on the scene, on the screen.
So and open. Okay, okay. Is this perhaps my favorite of the three? I beg you pardon. Do you know how much I pay each month for the Wi-Fi? Nah, this is foul.
싱긋시고 표정은 dry Step by step We're moving to the next one
This is easily my favorite of the first, like I said. Hey.
Make it stop, boy, try me. From the bottom to the top, drip lightning. Hop on the ride, 어떡하는 거 말은 알리. 동물하니까 차로 완리 now. Winning is my only finale. 력자르게 달리. 노래 시리즈 작은 나로로 보내버리고 나 더 피날리.
Dorothy isn't the one going to Wonderland though.
We'll keep you coming back to ask for more. They wanna know.
Nice.
Warming up the game for sure.
Hey, hey, oh.
Screen on the scene, all the screaming. 다른 느낌, 다른 느낌, I got a feeling.
This one.
내 주위는 서투어져 every gain.
The flavor. You know when it gives you the stink face? It smells good. It's like this depth of spice. I'm the daughter of a cook. I don't personally enjoy cooking that much, but I enjoy making things delicious. Does that make sense? And I think that is quite a good explanation as to how I go about things, you know? Because my dad is a cook and I'm half French, half Vietnamese, I grew up enjoying a variety of dishes, which I think is kind of like a good way to explain the way I go about music as well. I have obviously my favorite, and there are things that I didn't think I would enjoy, but I surprisingly do, or that I grew to enjoy as I've aged, you know? So however, there's just some dishes / songs here that upon just like tasting them for the first time, or not even just tasting them, but just like upon seeing them and just like, you know, you just know. Just like seeing them, or like just from the first drop that is touching your tongue, whatever, you just know. And I think this is one of them. This song right here just feels like a delicious broth with so much depth. And my whole palate has been coated with different sensation experience. It's like, it's so good. Like, I wouldn't say the song in itself is groundbreaking, but goddamn is it good. It's got that punch. You know when you have a good broth in front of you, you haven't tasted it yet, but it smells so good, you know the smell of it just hits right. And so it's not like an overwhelming, strong reaction, but the smell, you know, it's you know, like when you finally get that first drop of broth and you're just like, I knew it. This is some good shit, you know? I think this is my experience with this. Is this the same place that NMIX filmed Sonier? This is so good. Yes. Yay. See, also the flavor they put in their delivery. Yay! Oh. Yeah, like I said, easily my favorite out of the three. I honestly think Bad Villain might be my least favorite out of Hurricane, Bad Attitude, and Bad Villain. That said though, I guess Bad Villain kind of like encapsulate the performance, the vocals, and the raps in one song and in one video, whereas Hurricane is definitely more, well, they do showcase their, you know, performance skills in here, but it's a lot more rap heavy than Bad Attitude, which really showcased the skills, the performance and dance skills, you know. So choosing Bad Villain as a title track is smart, but when it comes to music, this is definitely up my alley a lot more than the two others. Okay, so next up, Taeyeon with Don't. This is giving Spider-Man. I feel like we've seen this in a Spider-Man movie. Let's go. California? Wait, can she actually drive though? Who's Charlie? Fine. Oh. Oh.
Don't call me
Why would I call her Charlie? Who's Charlie? Did I miss some? Ooh. Like Charlie's Angels? Is there not some kind of Eurovision vibe to this? I love this part too. Today's a good day. Ah! What the hell? Was that not abrupt as hell? Couldn't they just let her go to the car at least, or like close the door on us? That was unnecessarily abrupt. Like they could have let her get to the car before cutting. We could have gotten this music video to 3 minutes if only they let her walk up to the car and close the door on us. This would have been a good don't to just have like this visual representation of like the door is closed now, don't call me no more. I truly could not explain to you why exactly I thought of Eurovision, but it somewhat reminded me of some of the oldest songs that I used to listen to growing up in France. I don't know, I feel like for like my French people, Chaeyeon could have put a song out like this. I don't know, I feel like it's very 2009 2000 coded. I think I would definitely put this song in the same category as, you know, Neon ABCD or like You Are Rooftop. They just are emulating this like early 2000 diva energy in different ways. Also, one thing that I think is bringing out this nostalgia feeling so much more is the whole call sounds. I feel like there used to be so many songs back in the days, like when they're on the phone, when they're on the call with someone, you know, like ringing, or just like the beep 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 from when you touch the when you're like putting in a number or something like that. It used to be such a big thing. So yeah, I think compared to her past two songs, which were a lot more bright, I guess, or like more colorful, this one feels toned down in that area, but they really pushed the whole nostalgia feeling. I think it's a really nice song, really catchy, really melodious. And to be honest, I don't think this song needed to be any longer. While I do like the chorus, I think as of now I much prefer the verses. Yeah, I think the Ring My Bell part is really, I don't know, it's really Eurovision. I don't know why. I really enjoy the song. Okay, next up we've got Heaven by Taeyeon. Let's go. Is it a continuation to X? The fire? Ah. Hey. That means she's just cooking a cake and nothing else. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, she's just cutting innocent fruit, right? the fish. I'm no snitch. I'm not gonna say anything. Ew, what the?
Yeah.
Ew. I would run. No. Or maybe not. Rip, I guess. Girl. Ooh, this is good. Oh. Is he oh no, he's not dead yet? Oh. She showed him heaven and then she's going away? Okay. This is a very contrasting experience because the visual is like, ew, what the f is going on? I'm really squeamish, I have to admit. I've got a thing with texture, that jelly or whatever, the hair on the apple. Oh, absolutely not. But the song felt very, I think this is kind of like a continuation to maybe Cosmic by Red Velvet with the whole like disco ABBA-esque music, like this more nostalgic but still light disco that feels somewhat rejuvenating for whatever reason. It's definitely got this like melancholy to it. Still it feels so light. Like even with the visual aspect of this, the song was like, yay! It's like you want to twirl, you want to skip around, etc. It's just like you're in good mood, you know, but the music video is like, the fuck? The song and music video is very like girls who watch true crime video just to relax coded. Also, yeah, to go back on the whole Cosmic by Red Velvet, it was obviously based on Midsommar, like the movie. They have like this huge banquet? How do you say that? Like a huge dinner, and banquet, like that. And here it looks like this, no? I don't know, this was unhinged in a very artistic way, yes, but it was unhinged. The song alone would not have prepared me for this music video. Nothing could have prepared me for this visual. I wouldn't go as far as to say that this is my favorite song by her, because it's not the case, but this is definitely still one of those songs from her that I definitely do enjoy. Yeah, I like it, I enjoy it, but it's not Spark, for example. Okay, last but not least, we've got Twice. So if you are watching this on YouTube, there is a high chance that this will be sped up due to copyright reasons. If I remember, I will be leaving the link to the Dropbox video, which is, you know, the original speed if you'd prefer watching it that way. Otherwise, you can play around with playback speed on YouTube as well. So just letting you know in case it happens. Let's go. Ooh, that would feel so good right now. Oh. They're so pretty, I don't want to read the lyrics. Is there even water in there though? You won't find me resisting. Do you know what they say about Move It is Sirens, right? Like it would be so over so many of us. Aww. Listening to this, I feel like I was on a cruise ship. I've never been on a cruise ship. Oh, not in like those big ones. Halong Bay. We toured this on one of those like smaller cruise ship where you can, you know, sleep on board. So yeah, technically, yeah. But it's not giving the same vibe. This is kind of giving Mediterranean. It's a different sea, it's a different like flavors. It's different. This one, you have your sunglasses on, you're in your bikini, and you're sitting on that transat, I don't know, like long chair, sipping a little virgin something. And this song plays in the background, and you are kind of like being cradled? Is that how you say it? Bercé by the sound of the waves. And then all that combined is kind of like you have reached a level of relaxed that you truly needed, that it's kind of like you turn off your brain for just a minute and it feels so good. It's just this light breeze that you can feel on your body, and there's still like the remnants of like the sun. It's like, you know, the sun is coming down, etc. And you're just on that ship with the waves and the smell of the water, the sea water, and yet you just feel so relaxed. And I think this song is giving me that. It feels like the few minutes right before you go take a nap. It would sound so good right now. They look stunning. They look stunning. Like, I don't think it's one that I would play constantly or like crave necessarily, but I know that when it plays, it will feel nice. I think that will be it for me for this catching up on K-pop. So just before wrapping this up, I just wanted to take a few seconds to thank every single patrons for, you know, participating in helping me come up with this lineup. You guys know that without your help I wouldn't be able to do this, really, so thank you so much for that. Thank you also to everyone who left those specific recommendations, suggestions in the comment section on YouTube, on, you know, the community tab or whatnot. That is extremely helpful as well, so thank you so much for that. And on these words, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you aren't yet, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.